Your granddad and them was snitches. Them niggas wasn't shit. Your great grandfather and them was some snitches, man. Them niggas was snitching too, man. All them niggas shit come from a long line of snitching. Snitching ain't got nothing to do with, I think, it's. They say it's two type of niggas in the feds. One that told and one that wish he'd have told.
That's right.
So, man, whatever present itself, if you ask me, to these fools. I'm not into none of that, so I ain't never had to snitch. Even when I was pushed up where I had to say something, I didn't. But it still wasn't no 30, 40 years behind it.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
So when you think about just, and I gotta ask you this, man. When you see the snitch culture, you hear everybody being called snitch. I done seen so many snitches this year. The 2025, hey man, call snitch. I'm just gonna say alleged snitching, big Meech, all type of stuff, all type of people where they saying, oh man, this person told it, that person told. What is this internet doing, man, when it come down to carrying these waves of he snitched, they snitched, oh well, Rollo, whoever.
Man, I think this same thing been going on since the beginning of time.
Really?
I'm not trying to really just take it back to that point, but it's been the same thing. Your granddad and them was snitches. Them niggas wasn't shit. Your great grandfather and them was some snitches, man. Them niggas was snitching too, man. All them niggas shit come from a long line of snitching. Snitching ain't got nothing to do with, I think, it's. They say it's two type of niggas in the feds. One that told and one that wish he'd have told.
That's right.
So, man, whatever present itself, if you ask me, to these fools. I'm not into none of that, so I ain't never had to snitch. Even when I was pushed up where I had to say something, I didn't. But it still wasn't no 30, 40 years behind it.
But now they popularize it. If you're a snitch and you go on there and say, man, I just told it. I just seen a guy with badges on after the Big U thing, and he got 2 badges on, say, yeah. I told it, and now, so they take it to a place where when you look at it, they popularize the snitch code. Like, oh yeah, from Woody to all of them, they start coming up once they say they snitched.
Yeah, it's kind of like been like that again. Like, if you do something real crazy that nobody's doing, that's what called finding the need and fulfilling it. Now you got fans because they've snitched. Now you got 6 million fans of people who snitched over the years and people who planned on snitching or want to snitch or feel like they was scared to snitch. Now they look up to you because you snitch and you stand out here.
You
so
the top
you
of the
win
snitch.
either way.
That's crazy because I've seen people go into comedy after they snitch and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? For sure, Charleston, he's doing a whole run. He goes everywhere snitching and talking about it on stage. And
y'all.
Yeah, like these niggas is crazy, man.
Ain't nobody killed him yet.
He's still doing his thing, man. All I'm saying here is just
still living,
fighting and running and all kind of stuff, trying to get that show done, man.
So yeah, I mean, this the same old era like the Real World when they was doing all them reality shows.
Right.
It's the same thing. People just back when. I'm 43, so back when I was 13, which was 30 years ago, we weren't paying attention, but it was the same rat race, same bullshit, but I was 13. Now I want to turn 43 and act like it's just going on. Everything that's going on been happening.
Nothing new under the sun.
Nothing new. Like, literally, these niggas been snitching and getting famous. I can't tell you exactly who, but they made a movie about Donnie Brasco. What his name, Donnie Brasco? So I'm pretty sure he was famous in his high school. When he go to his class reunion, they be like, oh, Donnie, that's who they made the movie about, man. Can I get a picture with you, Donnie? And I bet you famous in his whole little round.
Right.
Wow.
So this ain't the first time.
Tell me about, you've been performing for a very long time. Tell me about a behind-the-scenes situation that was like so funny and hilarious to you, off stage.
Behind
the scenes, like at a comedy show or...
Y'all natural comedians, right? Y'all always in the back.
Something that stood out to you. Yeah, something that stood out to you. Because you've been doing so much.
Funny situation. Off stage?
Off stage.
Off stage. With comedians or just in the world or where?
With comedians.
Around comedians. Around comedians. Man, I would have to think about that. That's something I would have to think about.
It's always something going on, but do they be, after the comedians get off stage, we've been in these rooms with these folks.
I got one that was funny. I don't know if I said this before. My partner's 2 comedians, I took them over to the DR with me, the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
And they thought them girls liked them. And they wound up messing with them girls, and them girls wanted some money. and they had left off the base with the girls and went to the girls' place. And by the time the girls said "Yolo," whatever the hell, them dudes were standing outside with these long ARs and stuff, and they was just basically nice as hell with these guns. That's what my partner would tell me, like, "Yo, we just want the money. Can you get it? Can you can get the money." So that's all it was. And they got me up around about 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm over there with my baby mama, and they knock on the door. I had just got to fighting, and I'm thinking that's security or something to come. That's the other comedian tell me, "Yo, they got the comedian, man. You know, they got, I won't say a name, they got him." I was like, "What you mean?" He was like, "They got him." And
They
then
want some money.
They want the money. And I went to the ATM to go get it. But the ATM don't let you take out but about $30 at a time, because they let you take out like 200 or whatever they dollars is.
Yeah.
And it be only transfer,
Of course.
only be
It's about
30.
$30.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, they let me take it out 3 times. It froze, it locked up. Whole account, I got to 90. And I think the girl wanted about 2 something for that. I think she wanted 2 something.
They
for
didn't
it.
know. They thought they was just liking them.
So I happened to spend my whole from 4 in the morning to about 2 or 3 in the evenings trying to scrap up
the
some
money.
because I didn't have it. My card had locked up.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, I called my partner Ivo. Shout out to Ivo. I was like, yo, you busy? He was like, no. I was like, yo, they got one of the comedian partners, man. I think he need about some more money, at least $200. He was like, let me call you back. I was like, man, I ain't heard from them no more. He got right on off the phone. It wasn't but about 200, but everybody had
call you
okay.
back.
But eventually you got them out.
Yeah,
Had to.
because I hit a few people, and I went to the joke because I ain't had no cash. Not on the base, like you
Right,
really don't
right.
need no cash.
Yeah.
So I just, honestly, nobody really had $200 and some cash.
Right.
It wasn't like, I didn't tell y'all they wanted 5,000.
No,
they wanted about
couple
$200. I
$100.
had 90. And I was like, I can't get no more. This little thing is dead.
They ain't trying to hear it over there. That's big money over
They
there.
didn't want nothing. They wanted that, the cash. They wanted that cash, and they were like, let him go. And they was like pulling her. And at the time, I was thinking that my comedian's partner was wrong. Like, man, y'all wrong for messing with the girl. Then I think about it. Years later, I'm like, yo, these fellas really were holding these guys like on some kidnap stuff.
Yeah. You didn't look at it that way.
They should have told them. They should have told them in advance. Hey, if you're gonna get this is how much it's
you
gonna
gonna have
cost
to
you.
pay.
They just did another comedian like that. He just told me he just got back about 3 days ago. But he got locked up because the girl bumped her head on the floor.
Oh,
And
damn.
she was trying to get out of there, trying to get out the way. She threw herself on the floor. They had him locked up for 4 days.
Wow.
Damn, this
I
guy's like
called
over
him
there
and-
playing.
When we get over there, I'll let him tell you a story. This is
That's
about 4 days ago.
crazy,
This is
man.
another comedian.
Wow.
These other 2
In
comedians.
the same city.
It was in the DR, but I don't
DR.
know which one. I don't know
Okay,
which
so let's
side
be careful
it was.
when y'all go over there.
Yeah, you better be careful over there if they doing it like that. It's it.
I ain't never met with them girls.
No, and at the end of the day, they trying to come up. You know how it is
They
over
see
there.
an American.
They think it's a bankroll.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.